Marky tell me his break with you.
Okay, so that's not what happened. I definitely broke up with Mark.
I bet. Mark's fiancée Mina meets up with his ex, Jade, to have a woman-to-woman conversation to see if Mark has been untruthful about his past before she decides to say I do, which I'm not mad at. But this little chat right here ends up revealing, or some might say confirms, a lot more.
It's never too much, girl.
Yeah.
And Mark is paying?
Yeah, of course, not me.
How much did you spend?
I think 1,000.
I would have done 2,000, 3,000.
Yeah.
Woo! I can't wait to read your thoughts. Let's talk about it.
It's Malicia.
Hey 90 Day Fans fam, it's Malicia. I am chatting with Mr. Mark very soon. Yes, so drop any questions you may have for him in the comments and I'll get to as many as I can. Before we get into Mina and Jade seemingly connecting on a nonverbal level, y'all, Jessica's bestie, Megin, fell flat on her face this episode. Literally. Girl, get up. Staying down for that long is making it worse. A guy who seems to be her man came in and helped her. Thankfully, she's okay. Meanwhile, Jessica's fiance Juan says,
I think that's karma.
She was a bitch.
yeah, and she moves fast. For those of you who don't know, Jessica and Juan met on a cruise ship where he worked. Now they have a baby together and are engaged. Jessica's best friend Megin is very emotionally invested in Jessica and Juan's relationship. When Megin found out Juan cheated, something Jessica already knew but hadn't told her, she lost it.
It's taken a year for you to admit this to me, Juan, when I confronted you in Colombia a year ago.
So in this episode, it's their first time all hanging out again after that drama. And after the embarrassing fall, Megin confronts Juan again.
Have you been showing Jessica that she can trust you again?
Mind your business, girl.
I just need to know that you are here 100% for Jessica and showing her that she can trust you again, because I'm not 100% there.
Who cares where you are? Jessica has moved on. Plus, she and Juan have a family together. I'm really curious about what's driving Megan's behavior. Did she see Juan on the cruise first and Jessica got to him before she could? I mean, your mind goes there because, yeah, it's a lot. And whatever it is, it's clearly not helpful.
I'm tired of you bringing this up all the time. That's it. I'm just don't even want to answer them because I don't have to. That's it. It's between me and her. That's it.
Jessica tells Megin if she keeps doing this, they aren't gonna want to hang out with her anymore.
I respect that. I just need you to know that if you ever do anything to hurt her while you're here now moving forward, I mean, I'll ruin your life.
What?
Yeah, to the no.
Look at the friend in the black. She had a visceral reaction. Is that a threat? Meanwhile, Jessica and the guy who appears to be Megan's man don't look surprised that she said that at all. Clearly, they know her.
Like, what is she going to do? She treated me? I don't know. Ain't nobody gonna ruin my life.
Period. Their storyline ends there this episode, but in my opinion, Jessica needs to say something to her friend for talking to her man like that. That's unacceptable. And if she ruins his life, it's going to negatively affect her best friend's life and their child's life. Come on, Megin. Give it up, girl. Give it up. It's not her job to save Jessica. Jessica's a grown woman.
How are you? Gorgeous.
Fine. Thank you. You too.
Ooh, I'm glad she came in with that energy. I like that. All right, moving on to Mina and Jade, who basically became besties after their conversation about Mark. I'm being facetious, of course.
I'm not sure what you're curious about, but I'm here to answer any questions you may have.
She sounds like someone from the HR department. Mina tells Jade she reached out because, as we saw last week, she had a talk with Mark's friend Diana, who just so happens to also be the woman who introduced him to Jade. Diana told Mina a lot of things she didn't know about Mark's relationship with Jade. And she also mentioned that she thinks Mark was trying to substitute Jade when he met Mina 5 years ago because he was still in love with her. And Jade is the one who got away.
Do I think that I was the one who got away? I would say probably, yeah.
If I was in her shoes, I probably would have said the same thing. Jade tells Mina she has nothing to worry about. She no longer has feelings for Mark, and she's happy in her own relationship.
He texts me to, see how I'm doing, but I don't think it was when you were dating him.
But when she gets alone, she says this.
Mark has not reached out to get back together since he's met Mina, but he does check up on me every now and then.
So is he still reaching out?
I would be worried too if my husband is still talking to his ex.
Yeah, I'm confused. Maybe Jade is trying to protect Mark and not stir up any more drama by telling Mina that. But she told the camera. Jade goes on to explain how during her relationship with Mark, he went to work and left his iPad at home. The iPad was connected to his phone, and she saw texts coming in from an old friend he was trying to invite on a vacation.
He told her he wanted to take her to Martha's Vineyard.
An old money vacation.
J'étais choquée de le fait que Marc puisse parler avec d'autres filles pendant qu'il était en relation avec son ex-copine Jade. Parce que je me suis remis en question. Je me suis dit, s'il a fait ça avec Jade, ça veut dire peut-être il doit le faire aussi avec moi. Je suis pas extra.
Mina says she's, quote, nothing special. That kind of caught me off guard. Now, a part of me wondered, could this be cultural? Mina's French and different cultures have different ways of thinking about themselves. Like, I was recently talking to a guy who is from Russia, and he was saying how in Russia, you don't see people smiling that much. And Americans are seen as people who smile too much, which comes off as foolish. My face went from to, so what you think about me? But I'm gonna keep on smiling because I have reasons to. Anyway, all that to say, I'm not sure if in French culture it's looked at as naive or foolish to think you're special in the context of a relationship, or if that line from Mina hinted at low self-worth and is revealing something deeper.
J'ai dit, s'il a fait ça avec Jade, ça veut dire peut-être il doit le faire aussi avec moi. Je suis pas extra.
At the same time, I appreciate her realism. She's connecting the dots. If he cheated on his ex, who's to say he won't do it again? That's fair, that's honest. But that one line right there personally gave me more insight into how Mina sees herself. And maybe even what's behind some of her behaviors, choices, things she said or didn't say throughout the season so far. It just revealed a little more of her inner world.
I will give you some pointers. You have to watch out for the mom.
I thought she was gonna say Jordan. Jade tells Mina Mark's mom is too involved in his relationships.
Mina is in for a long road with that family. If they don't like somebody, they just don't like them. And I don't know if they ever will.
Look, I hear Jade. And Mr. Mark's family could be controlling or have some prejudice in their hearts. But also, let's be real. What if they didn't like you for a reason? Mina and Jade are both beautiful, younger Black women in relationships with a much older white man. And while that absolutely does not mean they're just with him for his money, I'm a Black woman myself who is fully capable of providing for myself, and I know love is real. I'm also a product of love between two people who have a large age gap. I just want that to be clear. I'm just calling out the dynamic here. Because we are human and not perfect, it's a dynamic people will question. Not saying it's right, not saying it's fair, but it's real. Off first glance, most people would assume Mina and Jade are only interested in Mark for what he can provide, not necessarily for who he is. That might not be the truth, But let's not act like his family's suspicion came out of thin air. I imagine that's the question some people in Mark's family would be asking. Would they still be here if the money wasn't?
And you like the shop to Diana?
Yes, I love her clothes.
The day I go, I'm very confused and I'm very mad. I buy too much.
It's never too much, girl.
Yeah.
And Mark is paying?
Yeah, of course, not me.
How much did you spend? How much did you spend?
I think 1,000.
I would have done 2,000, 3,000.
In Jasmine's words,
I don't judge. I mean, she's young. She go for it, girl. Get your bag.
I think after you meet me, Mark to block you. She's not good person for you.
Mina says Jade is the nicest person she's met since she's arrived in the US. Mina also suggests that Jade comes to the wedding.
I save your number. I think let me choose later. Maybe you're coming to my wedding. It's funny.
Oh, invite me and I'll be there.
Fast forward, Mina goes home to Mark, all smiles.
Man, no house.
It might have been a little confidence boost to know her man was with someone like Jade. You know that's the thing.
No, she's
So
pretty.
you were happy she was pretty, huh?
Yeah, of course, because everybody say I'm the substitute to Jade.
You're you, and she's her. You guys are different people.
Good response, Mark. Good response. Mark goes on to tell the camera that he's disappointed Mina went as far as having a conversation with Jade. Also, after Mina brings up what Jade said about his family being too involved, Mark said he's going to continue to work on that. And it looks like they're about to have a good night.
Yeah, we're good?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, that moment was so cute. By the way Mina looks at Mark, I think she's into him. But like I said earlier, I also understand why Mark's family might be raising their eyebrows. All right, y'all, that's my take on the episode. Let me know yours. Is it love for Mina or lifestyle? Let me know. See you next time.